I am a digital marketer. I run social ads for businesses. I build websites for businesses. I do mostly digital marketing for businesses. So like I promised earlier that I'm going to do a review, in quotes. If I quote one of you guys on WhatsApp, I'm going to give a tip of the iceberg. Okay, so I just edited an ad which I did for one of my clients. My client is a study abroad agency, Learning Questa. So I did a traffic campaign ad. What that means is they want to get more people to visit a particular page, a landing page. I'm going to go to that landing page now very quickly. The page is an inquiry form. This is where they capture data on people who fill out the form. So although I created this page, but you might not have a page like this. You might not have a website. You just have your Facebook page and Instagram account. So anybody who engages on that with that ad on Facebook or Instagram is going to come down here and they're going to fill this form. And once they fill the form, they're going to click on submit, and this form is going to be delivered to the company, and then they can make contact and they have a lead from this. Okay, so that was by the way. Now going back to our ad, your own campaign objective might not be traffic. That's why in the training I'm going to show you which objective is best for you depending on how you want to entertain your clients. Do you want phone calls? Do you want messages on Facebook or on Instagram? How do you want to get in touch with your clients? Do you want to get their data like name and phone numbers and email so you call them later? So that is where you choose a campaign objective. Okay, this might sound as if I'm right deep into the training, but there are still a lot to cover. So this particular campaign objective was traffic, as you can see here. Then where do I want to drive this traffic to? I chose website. So if you want to drive the traffic to WhatsApp, that's where you choose it here, Messenger or an app. Okay, so this ad already is active. I'm just editing to show you what I did here. And guess what? The lifetime budget was 2,650, and my client is getting massive results. Okay, so you can see a chart here that gives you the performance. It keeps going up. Then this is start date and the end date and all of that. Also, another good feature of this platform is that you can choose the times in the day you want your ads to be shown to people. Like I selected all of this place in green. In blue is the time that the ad is going to be delivered to people. So between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. the ad is going to pause. It's not going to run because most people will be sleeping by then, and we don't want our ads to waste. Okay, so this is the best part. In fact, if you can master this part, we are going to dedicate a whole day for this part. That should be the second day, about the audience, choosing and creating audience. So this is where you now pick a particular interest, and then I would introduce you to this tool called the Audience Insight, that gives you data points on everyone on Facebook. So you can pick a category or an interest, and it will give you more details on the statistics of these people. You can see their location. Maybe let's say you are a business in Lagos. You can see areas in Lagos here where people are who are interested in products like this. For this particular one, I chose human hair extension and hair products. So I can see the locations where people are interested in this. Let's say I do nationwide delivery. I'll focus more on targeting these particular cities. Okay, so this is all you are going to learn in this training. I can also see the kind of pages they like, and I can also go onto this page. You see people like this, they like royal hair, they like fab women, they like the ladies room. I can use all of this information as data points. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create all of this. So back to our ad, you can see here I'm currently editing the ad set, what we call the ad set. In the PDF manual which you've downloaded, there are 3 ad sets which I wrote down there. I said there are 3 campaign levels which I wrote down there, which is the campaign itself, the ad set, and the ad. I'm going to be explaining all of that individually. That should be on the first day. So those are the vocabularies you need to familiarize yourself with first before we dive deep into creating compelling ads. Okay, so this is the ad set right now. The ad set is basically where you choose your targeting, choose the budget, and the rest of that. And the ad is where you have the creative itself. Then the campaign houses everything. You can be very flexible with this. You can create a split testing, create 2 ad sets, and see how each of them are performing. Then you can pause the one that is not performing well and improve the one that is performing better. Okay, so I'll now click on to show you the ad itself. So this is the ad. You can choose your ad placement, where you want your ads to display. Is it Facebook newsfeed? Is it Facebook stories, Instagram stories? You can choose all of these platforms here using one ad. So you get a preview to your left. You can see here it shows sponsor, just the way it will display on Facebook, and your ad text, your ad image or video, and the rest of this other information here. So you can preview your ad placement, see how it would already look before the ad even gets out. So this is how it will look like on Facebook stories. Okay, they can now swipe up to learn more. I'll show you how to create all of this. And then one other thing I wanted to show you guys, yes, the ad instant experience part. I think this is one of my best feature since the updates. Facebook updated their ad delivery. You can add instant experience. So even if you don't have a website, you can already give your customers or your audience, your potential customers who view your ad online, a website like experience. You can tell stories. I'm going to edit this particular experience to show you what I did here. So you can have your video as what they would see once they engage on your ad, once they click on it. So this video was given to me by my client because they're trying to promote this university. Like I said earlier, they are a study abroad agency. So they're trying to promote this university, and once they click on the ad, this is what they would see. Still on Facebook or on Instagram, as you can see the tabs here, you can see this is showing me that I'm on Facebook. If I click here to preview how it will look like on Instagram, it's the same thing. So this particular area here, this section, is depicting a mobile phone. You can see it's vertical. I can scroll just the way I'm scrolling on a mobile device. Okay, so it's a template actually that is being given to you. You can add your content. Let's say you don't have a video, you can change this to an image. Although it's very advisable when you're creating ads, you need to make a video of your product, whether you're selling wristwatches or clothing, or you bake cakes, you sell bags, whatever it is you sell. It's better you do a video. It doesn't have to be professional, don't mind, this is for a school. It doesn't have to be professional. Just use your mobile phone, make a video, say something. You can add background music, use apps like InShot to add some swags to the video, then put it up here and just tell a story. Okay, then you have text there. You can always change all of this text, write something cool. All of these are ad copy. I don't want to mess with all of these things because this ad is live as we speak. It's currently serving out on Facebook, Instagram, Facebook stories, the audience network, and all other platforms that has something to do with Facebook. Okay, so you can make changes to everything you see here. Like this particular ones here, there are slides. See, this is the first one. I just slided to the second one. You can see here. Then the third slide has something different. My internet connection is a bit slow, so images are loading slowly, but you get the picture. Okay, so if you scroll down to the end, after you must have told your story, contact us. This is a call to action. So this is the last bus stop. So once they click on this contact us, still on their mobile phone, then this is where maybe your phone number would now be dialed, or they would now send you a message via Facebook Messenger or via WhatsApp, or better still, get to the contact page or your inquiry page, which is something like this. Okay, if you don't have this, it's fine, you can always use WhatsApp. WhatsApp is even direct. Okay, you just get message directly and you start chatting with your customers and arranging for delivery of your product. If it's a service, I would encourage you to have something like an inquiry form. WhatsApp is still good. You can start a conversation with your customer about your services on WhatsApp. Okay, so that's that for this. I'm going to go ahead and exit. I hope I didn't make any changes. I'm just going to close this. I didn't make any change. Okay, let me just done. Okay, so there are so many customizations you need to do, which we are going to take time to do them one after the other. Okay, that's why I spread it out to 3 days, so you don't get choked up by information on one day. Another important, very important, although not necessary unless you have a website, is the Facebook pixel. I'll show you how to create a Facebook pixel, install it on your website if you have a website, if your organization have a website. So what this Facebook pixel does is, normally you go to e-commerce sites like Jumia or Gigi and you saw a product, you just clicked on that product and you looked at it, you like that product because you clicked on it, right? So by clicking on it, you're reading through the description, and let's say for instance you got distracted, you had a phone call or something distracted you and you left that particular site. Then after a few minutes or hours or even days, you'd go on to Facebook or Instagram and you start seeing ads that pop up showing you that product you saw on Jumia. That's a way to remind you that, hey, you saw this product and you didn't add to cart, you didn't purchase, here is it, are you still interested? You can target your ads to people like that, people who see your product. Let's say they come to your website, they click your product, they add your products to cart. If you have an e-commerce site, they add your products to cart and they never checked out and they left the page. That's what we call abandoned cart. So once they go on to their social media pages, if you have Facebook pixel installed and set up on your site, that ad, you're going to create an ad for that product that's going to go out to people like that. So they will now start seeing ads on that product or other products on your site which they had viewed or added to cart but never checked out. So anyone who's really serious that wanted that product is going to see that product again and, oh, I forgot this, let me just buy this right now that I have the time. So that's just basically it. That's how you create ads like a pro in 2019. Even if it's 2020, 2021, it's still going to be relevant and I'm going to be updating you guys, you know, when the algorithm change, because Facebook, they do update their algorithm. I'd also encourage you to, you know, always follow up with the Facebook policy. Go to the Facebook privacy policy part and read some information there. Okay, so that's just basically it for this training. I hope to see you guys on the training. We are going to have much fun learning, and you're going to really learn a lot. You're going to change the way you create ads. See you at the training. Bye.